Hey guys, I am very happy. I could not believe it. Like a month earlier than I thought they were going to be here. I have the Barbie signature You Create Kit 1, and so I did have to take it out of the box because all the boxes were exactly the same. So, we're pretty close anyway. None of them said exactly which kit. I mean, maybe there's a number on there or something, but. And it is windy today, so pardon the wind. I've got Kit here with Kit 1, so I'm going to take it out of its wrapping. And here you guys go. You're gonna get my ring light, sorry about that. So we have Kit 1, You Create Barbie Basics, and I'll show you guys the back before we open it and see the inside. It does have some weight to it. And here you go, here's the back. Pretty simple. Shows all the different pieces and dolls. So here we go. Velcro on the side. Now Kit over here is actually wearing different. So on the inside here, we do have an ode to black, and I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to read that. My screen is too little on my camera to actually see. It should be, but I know it's mostly in focus right now, so I don't want to mess with it. And then over on this other side, there is a picture of the 3 dolls in some of the pieces. So here we've got the certificate. And I think this is a certificate for each one of the dolls, because it feels like there's more in here than just one. Maybe it's thicker paper again, though. Yeah. Ooh. They're using the thick paper again. So this is the certificate for this kit, and I'm going to set it aside. And we also have a paper here that shows about changing the heads, clothing pieces, and all the pieces that should be in this kit. So actually having that paper that has what the kit contains, I think is really cool. And it does have a color picture on the other side, which, that's cool. So there's a QR code if you want to scan that. Here, let me see if I can get it without the glare. Here you guys go. Alright. So hopefully that works. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is all in focus, and you're gonna get a lot of glare, so I think this is neat, like a closet, but it is huge. The way this opens and everything, it's just really big, and I was actually trying to figure out if this might even be removable, which maybe, but I'm not sure. Like, there's hinges on this, so let me get this backed up. Hopefully you guys aren't bothered by all the glare. Now I'm going to reveal the dolls, and I do not have the sculpt name for each of them. I just know the sculpt. The 3 sculpts included in this kit. So the face sculpts for this kit should be Lizette, Reed, and Cheryl. And so I'm not sure who's who. Carlisle is supposed to announce each one for all the kits eventually at some point here. I guess over on his Instagram. I'm getting my knowledge from Gypsy from Broken Dolly TV. She actually messaged Carlisle, so I'm kind of letting her keep me posted. But I haven't seen anything yet. So we have petite, tall, and curvy, and this is, so we've got the stand here, and I'm assuming that in the back behind these are going to be the rest of their stand. So at some point I guess I'll pull them out. So, alright. And then let's go through the drawers before I get the dolls out, and we can look at all the pieces and everything. Yeah, so, okay. We'll go top. Oh, top drawer. Nice. They're just like stacked boxes, and it's not very deep, so, alright, so in this first box, set this off to the side, we have this waxy paper. Oh, this is the wigs. Alright. This was like the part that I wasn't excited for. So, yeah. Okay, so we do have this, let me look at the details, what they call this. Alright, so, this would be the red straight wig, which it actually looks like there's some red in there, or at least, yeah, there's definitely red. Looks like there's some black in there, so I actually like that it's not just one straight up color. Kind of pretty. The inside silicone cap. Alright, so there's that. Put that in there. And then this is the, I remember hearing about this one. It has these shorter pieces in the front. Dark brown Heim cut wig. So it's long in the back, and then shorter pieces in the front here. You can see those shorter pieces right here. So there's that one. And they feel pretty good. I mean, I've had wigs before. I didn't keep them, but this one is the golden blonde curly wig, as they call it. And is it just me, or does it look like it's darker on the top and like lighter? Oh no, it is. It's ombre. That's cool. Darker up here and lighter down here. So that's really cool. Yeah. So those are the wigs. And then the next one here. We've got, looks like 2 pouches. Sorry guys, I have people who are like excited about stuff that's going on. I messaged one of my doll friends earlier, so they're really excited. Well, I'm filming, they're messaging me, so sorry if you guys are catching that. Alright, so these are the clothing pieces. And we have this asymmetrical skirt, or high-low, depending if you put the seam on the side, or like in the front, it'd be like a high-low. This, I really like this piece, and it's very stretchy, so that's good. Elastic waistband. Now, these are one of the pieces that I was not crazy about, because I knew this material isn't always the best at long-lasting longevity, so the stitching cool, everything. I think, what do they call these? Parachute pants? They still call that? But it's like this, not poly, oh, I forget what it's called, but yeah, so we have these, which, they do show these on the curvy, so these would fit the curvy. I'm not sure how I'd feel about them on the petite, though. They look very oversized, so, ooh, we have Velcro that's undone and snagging. Okay, be careful of that. So we have a basic tank top. This will come in handy for so much, like, seriously. I love basics like this, and I have multiple different styles and stuff. This, I love this. Fishnet sleeves, but they're like a bell sleeve. This is a little large here, but eh. But yeah, so it's got these clear straps at the top. Don't know that you would necessarily need those, but that's cool. And then we have this shorter skirt. It does have some nice stitching detail down the side here at the little cutout. So that's really cool. You could put that in the back, you could put that on the side. So that's cool. And, ooh, this piece. I like this piece. Okay, so this one is like a swimsuit, and it's supposed to fit the curvies, But yeah, so, oh, there's no closure on the bottom part. There is on the back and the neck. There's actually a snap up here and Velcro here. So there it is. This is really cool. I like this piece quite a bit. This was another reason I wanted this set, other than like the face sculpts and the bodies. But yeah, so yeah. Okay, there is a little bit of fabric shed. Don't worry about that. That's normal with fabric. Like sometimes when it's newly made, you get that. So I'm gonna put these in here. Just trying to have some sense of order in this huge box kit. Okay, so this one is shoes. Awesome. Now, I did have to move my camera back a little bit just to fit this in. Alright, here's the shoes. Ah, there's a little snip off the edge here. Now, these are probably my least favorite shoes out of all the shoes in these kits. But this is the first one I've opened, and they strike me just as I figured they would. I don't like them. They seem huge, clunky, and strange. But yeah, so my opinion though, of course. So, alright, and then there's these, which I gotta get out of this bag. There's, I know, I should have my scissors. This is my cheer up for today, because it is a friend of mine's birthday, so I'm quite excited for that, but, like, I have other plans, so I just wished my friend happy birthday and get to do other stuff. They're flat, so we can use them for flat-footed dolls. I love, love, love the painted details. Yes. So cool. Love all that silver detailing. And I'm not sure that these have a right and a left. They look more like they could be either or. And sometimes that's good. But maybe I just have two of the same. So, I don't know. These boots definitely look like they have right and left, and it looks like I did get a right and left. I would hope so, for as much as these kits cost. Alright, so we have a right and a left. Okay. Love the bee painting, like, detail. And these are cute. Little heels. So, those are cute. And then here is the accessories, which, honestly, sunglasses, like, meh. I think I would have preferred bracelets, but I don't know. That's me. I really don't use sunglasses a lot of the time. I mean, I do, but I don't. I have so many. Yeah, and these are just, like, not my style, but yeah. Sometimes you gotta have stuff that's not your style to make stuff, like do photography. I don't know. Like, I don't know. And then we have these cool earrings. These are really cool. Yeah, I really like those. And I think we've seen the layered necklace like this before, but that's cool. It's in metallic silver, so I like that. Alright, now, I am going to take the dolls out, and I'm just going to probably pick the body that they're with currently. And, oh, sorry, my bad. We have another one that I forgot about, which I know what these are. These are the stands. So you have the different bases and waist holders. This looks like this would fit the petite, so that's probably what that one is. So yeah, I'm gonna stick these boxes back in here. Let's see. This one should be a little wider. Yep, that one looks a little bit wider. And if this one is for a curvy, it'll be the biggest of all. Usually you can use like the same width for like the 3 more standard waists. Oh yeah, definitely curvy. So Okay guys, so there's actually some big things that I want to tell you. Like, so the fashions seem alright, like everything seems sewn decently. Like there's a little issue with the sleeves here, but you know, but these boots are definitely made to fit the curvy's legs because they're huge around the top. So the pants are really baggy on the petite. But I didn't put the other boot on because I'm not sure if you guys can see this here, but she has like this extra piece of plastic edge here, and that's why there's only one with a head on. I want to show you guys. All three heads have the same issue, but yeah, so she has that issue with her foot. There's some like weird discoloration, like the arms, like elbows and stuff doesn't seem all the uniform color, and like I know that's a big thing with a lot of us. So, oh, I feel like I'm gonna break this stand trying to get her in it. For having a tall, which they are slightly wider, this seems like I've got two petite stands pieces. But yeah, so here's a Kirby. The swimsuit doesn't look too bad on her. She's wearing these. They're definitely like work good for her. These shoes are falling off of the petite. You know, they're huge and they don't have a way to stay on real well. This top seems like it would be fairly good for yeah, for any of these three. For this top, this bodysuit, it is pulling down here where you see the, can we stop with the fake underwear on collector dolls? Like, we're adults, but yet, like, the Made to Move has the molded on skin tone underwear. Like, I'm over that. Because now you see her panties above where the swimsuit is, and it's just so annoying. All the way around the side here, you're still seeing it, and, like, that's not cool. On the underside here of the chin, her stand's, like, the only one I can get her out of. On the underside here, and I'm going to show you guys close up, so hold on a second here. I'm not even sure if you can. But it's like the mold on the underside of her chin wasn't full enough. And all three of them have that. And it's really quite annoying. Let me put her back on the stand. Oh, and I did not put the skirt on. Like, it does not want to fit her, so it's just super skin tight, like, and I didn't want to bust it. But yeah, so here. Like, all three of them have this with this line around the bottom side here. I love this face, but this is, it's like everybody's got a scar on the other side of their chin, and it's super annoying. Like, here's the other one. This is another one of my favorites. Like, this one's pretty messed up, but yeah. They all say 2025 on them, and, like, can't remember who was with what. Okay, I think it was this one. But I was worried about, like, you get it so far down on the neck, and then you've got this huge long thing that almost touches the top of their head, so, there are definitely a lot of flaws in this, and, like, I'm not thrilled. So, yeah, like, yeah, but, like, you can literally push down on her bald head, because there's no rooting, and feel that post right there. So, I'm probably going to, at some point, cut these knobs down, because they're super way too long, and I'm gonna have to refinish all of these. Oh, here, let me get this resumed. Okay. Like, you can feel it, like, right there. So, and hers too, it's like right there. So that long piece is not even needing to be there. And like I was figuring it was probably causing issue. Well, it is, so fun. If you have the right tools, you can, like, cut that off, but I didn't even put the jewelry on. I found no issue with the jewelry itself. Hating these boots here. The clothing pieces are fine. I might try to squeeze her into that, but I don't know. That looks cool. I like the different body shapes. The new face sculpts are really great, but I feel like they were rushed with like the underside here. And if anybody's ever had that issue before, if you can let me know, like, how you got rid of that, and like, is it just using some acetone or like sanding, like what? Because like, it's kind of noticeable on some more than others. Like this one here, it's like on the side of her neck here, and I didn't even put their wigs on. So here, let's see. Yeah, so, oh, it's tied. Screw this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is me and my frustration. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Who should we give the blonde ombre to? Kirby? I think we're going Kirby. Not. It's not hateful. It's not hateful. I think I'm going to give this one to the tall. Like, I'm definitely not liking this one with the shorter pieces, but okay. I think I would have rather it been rooted. Like, oh, see, now I'm hating this one on her. Okay, as much as I didn't like this one, I hate this one. Like, the colors are pretty, yes, but I hate the way it's fitting. I can't get it, like, no. Mm-mm. Yeah. I don't like the wig aspect. This wig, it's okay, but I don't like the short pieces. I mean, I get the style they were going for. This one looks actually alright. And seems like it fits her head decently, but, yeah, like, these pants, they show on a Kirby. We know they're gonna fit the Kirby. Yeah. There are certain flaws, like the under of the chin, that really bother me. And, like, that's not okay. So, yeah. Yeah. Just... let's hope that they don't carry through all three, because I got all three kits. I like the clothing pieces. They seem to be well done. I wish I could say the same thing about the head sculpts. I like the new face sculpts, but the under the chin area is really ticking me off. I've never had that ever with a doll, and I am just... I don't want to deal with returning them to not have them then. And I mean, I didn't unbox well. I was gonna pitch the box, so at least they thought about like putting a protectant on the heads behind on the black box so the coloring didn't get on there, so that was nice. Thank you for thinking of that. These aren't actually drawers, they're just little cardboard boxes. You know, they won't slide out real well at all. Like, I'm hating on these boots. They are just, in my opinion, super ugly. I'm not a fan of these sunglasses. I like the other pieces of jewelry. I like the pieces of jewelry, the earrings. Well, I'm gonna lose an earring. Like, I like the earrings, and I like the necklace. But I don't like these sunglasses. And, I mean, you get that with everything. You don't like everything. I think I definitely like all of the clothing pieces. And the pants I'm, like, on the fence about. I think if they were, like, a different material, I think it would have been better. For me personally. I am not cool with the wigs. I get why they did them, and I can understand it. But, no. Next time, pick a hair to root in there. And if we don't like it as customizers, guess what? We'll redo it. Because we do that already. And, like, I am not going to end up probably keeping them this way. I am definitely going... Oh my goodness, I am definitely, like, she looks like she could go to the beach this way. She's actually not bad. Like, she needs a bracelet though. I'm sorry, but she needs a bracelet and different sunglasses. But yeah. But I'm actually liking this face sculpt more with, like, this hair on. So, like, that's good. Like, but, like, this one was one of my favorites, and I loved her without the hair on. But right now, I am totally hating on her because of this hair and the way this wig and the way it fits. It's like, ah! Ah. And I feel like I've seen you before. This sculpt. Very similar to a sculpt we have already. And I like the sculpt. But this is not her hair. Yeah. But yeah, okay. So, they all have, I think, the same ear size holes, yeah. So they'll all fit the same earring, but yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. It's up to you if you want to get this kit and what it's worth to you. The fashions, the doll bodies, the face sculpts, I'm going to reroute somebody. I am pretty sure it's gonna be you. Raven black hair, I think, is what you'll get. I think she'll look pretty as a raven black haired beauty, but I'll have to see. I have to let inspiration hit, and right now it's not hitting. I already had somebody it hit on earlier, so yeah. I'm hating the red wig. The others seemed effortless to put on, and I'm not liking these shorter strands. Yeah, so okay, I have to go. I have to let them just sit, and you're losing your wig. I can't. No, I'm not liking this one. No, bye. I love the colors, don't get me wrong, but it's not working for her. Maybe one of the other two it'll work on. I don't know. I can't right now though. Yeah. So, Alright. I got the skirt on her. It's very overstretched. I don't like how it's pulling, it's rolling. The seams are so little, like, they're not staying tucked under where they're supposed to be. Like, I'm not happy with that. I have that issue on here too. Now, I have heard, since filming mine, that some people cannot get this one piece on their curvy, and I seriously thought I might rip mine when I was trying to get it on her. So if that's any help, like, I literally thought I was gonna pop a stitch. These wigs, I think this one feels soft, but like the hair is very stiff, and like the red one, I gave up on the red one. This one, I have been trying to like. The style of it, I liked. The ombre effect, I liked. The texture of it is crap. Like, it is so, like, rough feeling, and I just, no. We doll collectors, us Barbie doll collectors especially, we don't like when they use junk hair. I don't know my different doll hair as well as a lot of other people. I'm very bad at telling the difference. But this is definitely stuff I wouldn't want to use. I like to use nylon, good nylon, or saran, which can be really soft and flowy, and like both of the kinds that I use are flowy and soft and nice to use, and this stuff is just almost has like that dry, rough feeling when you touch it, especially this one. And this one, it's a little smoother in texture, but it's so stiff. Like, let me grab Kit. Yes, I had to wash her hair, but look, it's short, and you can bend it easily, and it's soft. And all I did was wash it. I didn't even, like, do much else to it. And this one, it is so stiff, like you can feel the resistance in it. Whereas Kit's, you don't feel the resistance. And, like, she's supposed to go with these. And these dolls, per doll, are supposed to cost more. If you think about it, break down $100 plus shipping and taxes and everything even. They're going to cost somewhere like $36 a piece. This doll, I think, is a higher quality doll. This one, right here, Kit. I think she is higher quality with her hair being rooted and no chin defect, which I have looked into that, by the way. Thank you, Kit. So, there is a doll we had years ago, a fashionista, who was bald, much like these. She had an issue where rooted dolls, they have a mark on the back. Hold on. I actually have one I can show you. Rooted dolls. Look at this. Can you see this mark here? This circle? This circle. It's hard to see on this one. This one, this is like the cap of the mold. She doesn't have that on the bottom. It's here. She's rooted hair. This is where they hide that seam mark when they do a bald doll. Yeah. Where are they going to put it? Otherwise you'd see it on the top of their head. They chose to put it on the jaw. But I say this one maybe is a little more finished than this one even. And that's really, really, really sad. Like, these dolls. You know, I get they were trying to give us a bald option too. So you had 3 wigs. For one doll, you could have 4 options. You'd have bald and 3 different hairstyles. I understand what they were trying to do, but it came out with defects. And for dolls that are going to cost upwards of almost $40 per doll in one kit, we have significant fails. And yes, we've got good face. We've got clothing pieces that are semi-interchangeable. Shoes that suck, that are too big for some feet. Yes, painted details, and I love the painted details. I love the faces, the new sculpts. Most of the clothing pieces are great. But of anything, that face, that chin jaw line, that's a big fail. And I love Barbie. And I was neutral. Sorry, neighbors are out doing whatever, but I was feeling neutral about these kits. I treated myself to these kits. And I'm hearing that all of these kits are going to have these dolls. They were a treat that I took for myself, instead of getting a Grail doll that's been on my list for a while. I spent less getting these dolls than the Grail I was going to get. But I feel let down by Mattel. And these flaws, it's not like I can just say, hey, I got a doll with this flaw. Can I send it back? Get a replacement? That can be quite the hassle too. But from what I am understanding, all these dolls are going to have the same thing. And from what I understand, mine seem to be less severe than some others. We've also, at Mattel, lost some really good designers. Bill Greening, apparently, is one of those. Some other people, staff, have been laid off. I'm not excited for the future of Barbie and Mattel if quality for price is going to start going downhill, and my favorite designer being let go does not make me happy. I have a doll that he did that I know many of us collectors love. Check out check her video out. I may just be collecting. Wow, so much in my life is changing. Personal, and I guess doll too. I'll always be Barbie, primary. But maybe the vintage is where I'm going to stay, stuff that's already been released. I don't know. I'm nervous about what's coming. If they chose to lay off one of my favorite designers and give us stuff with flaws. So many stores around this area where I live are closing. Finding fabric is now extremely difficult around here, in store. Specialty fabrics have always been harder to find. Online is not easy. I'm not liking where stuff's headed. One personal aspect of my life I'm liking. But too many of us have to stay strong for too long, and it wears us down. Being nice. Alright. Like and subscribe. And let me know your comments and what you think. See you guys. Have a great day. And I hope that if you got these, you did not have the same chin flaw that I do. Let me know. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.